It's the Caleb
All right, Soul Ring wasn't worth a game win. Let's see if Ancestral Recall does a little better for me. I think it's the $10, Ladorb. Do I like Mathcore? Yeah. I never really understood the name. I always thought it was one of those subgenres that like kind of already fit within a bunch of existing genres. But there's nothing wrong with being specific. Is there a type of music I'm not into? Yeah, pop country is my least favorite kind of music by far. So there's a few cards I like here. Tinker would be a reasonable follow-up to Ancestral Recall. I really value a Johnny highly. I don't think it'd be a crazy thing to go into Jeskai right now and just take the Ajani. Hope that Flage wheels. Get a Goblin Bombardment. I think that would be my best chance to trophy from here. I think Tinker is the more intuitive pick. Probably get to wheel either Storm Chaser's Talent or Spellseeker, huh? Both of those play well with Recall, too. If I had taken the Ajani, I'd be on Minsc and Boo now. That's an interesting question. Minsc and Boo, I don't think is like as powerful as Ajani, but especially like considering their casting costs. But it does take less work, right? Less surrounding things to be good. You can kind of just plop it down on its own. Mathcore is basically less aggressive Dream Theater, and that's okay. Right. That's what I mean. It's like a very specific type of prog. It's like, okay, but I feel like I'm going down this route without like the key payoffs that I really look for, like Academy and Workshops. Tinker is a good one though. I'm gonna be nervous until I get something good. Think about Subtlety, think about Otawara. The Jeskai list would have been going hot, right? I think I'm just grabbing a Vista, huh? You've been liking Raisin Bar? That's a good card. I wonder if I should be looking at blue-green for Nadu, huh? We have Boots and Lightning Greaves. The talent did wheel. I do want it, Alright, Ladorb's got another request. Some Sabbath. Master of Reality. Full album. Caleb always Battle Ball. I do like Battle Ball. I mean, it's like a shitty backup Tinker target. It's just very castable in comparison to other things he might Tinker for. Plays well with the Cannoneer. Plays well with Lightning Greaves. What's not to love, right? What's not to love? The 9/9 that makes 3/3s. Yeah, I'm generally not very high on it. Every once in a while, you see it solo somebody. But it's just the most miserable card to get bounced or whatever. Kind of have the blue count for that Force of Will. Often it can be hard to fit into the artifact decks, though. But, like, maybe I'm just a Force of Will deck with a small Tinker package. The Basalt Monolith is the intuitive pick, but I'm thinking a little bit about this Force. What are the odds that I'll be able to Force protect my Tinker, huh? You love a Force of Will in the Academy deck? How do you have enough blue cards in your Academy deck? She can just be drafting artifacts. We also don't have an Academy here. I guess. Just hope we get Cat later. You love Academy in your Academy decks? Yeah, same. Academy would like not be very good right now. Relic of Sauron, Forced Negation. One awkward thing about Forced Negation is you can't use it to protect your Tinker. I mean, not without 3 mana open. Then I just passed that awesome 4-mana artifact, and now I'm getting Workshop. I think I'm still playing Workshop, It's just awkward. And then we passed 2 really good Workshop artifacts this pack. The one in the last pack, and the Basalt Monolith that took Force of Will over, I think. We'll see if I end up regretting these counters. Do I want Titan as a Tinker target? I don't think it's like that much better than Battlesphere or Cannoneer. Still hoping for Academy. With Workshop, the Chariot gets interesting, huh? Oh, the Relic Wheel. That I was not expecting, but does excite me greatly. If I do get Academy, I'm going to play that Reclaimer. Well, there's the Academy anyway. So right now we have 8 blue cards. I typically like to aim for like 12-ish in my Force of Will decks. The issue is that I'm like kind of borderline for Academy too. I also want more artifacts, which is the tension, right? The big tension with these cards in your Academy decks. Getting pulled in 2 different directions in terms of deck building requirements. We're gonna grab the Blightsteel Colossus. We have 2 haste giving equipment for the Tinker Colossus to really pop off. Blue artifacts. Yeah, we even have one. We have the Kappa there. Well, Uro and Tamiyo are good together. I'll drop that there just in case. Metamorph would be hot for that reason. Another blue artifact. Urza would be a really nice pickup. I think I'm supposed to grab top here. Or maybe Haywire Might. I think the Might's a little bit more likely to wheel. The top's better if I do get the cat. For cat combo. So Twister is great. One thing is like we're not actually that explosive because we don't have like a bunch of Moxit and stuff. We're not dumping our hand. The other thing is there's a bunch of like Orcs and Hull Breachers and Narsets out there to ruin your day when you're Twister. There's very few cards that actually interact with Nardu's card draw, and we have Boots and Lightning Greaves already. So I'm just gonna grab the Nadu here. Probably get to wheel that Aether Spellbomb. I like the Trop. I like the Expedition Map. I'm gonna take the Trop. We already have a Reclaimer tutoring for Academy. Hey, there's the cat. Awesome. Oh, that Talisman would be really good. There's our Talisman. I think when you've got Coveted Jewel and Mightstone and Weakstone, though, you just take your damn cat. Take your damn cat and be grateful. Thinking about Delighted Halfling. I sort of like it. Hey, the Hedgebee's wheeled. Nice. The Haywire Might did wheel. I kind of like Yavimaya with Workshop, but I think I'm going to take the Might. Nice. I'm going to cut the Halfling. Wow, the last pick, Talisman of Curiosity. Nice. Only 10 blue cards, which is very light for the pitch cards in Force Negation and Force of Will. But something to keep in mind is you can't just cast those cards. We do have Relic of Sauron in Academy. Maybe help him with that. This would be 13 blue sources, counting Academy, and 8 green. 2 of those green sources aren't turn 1 for the Reclaimer, though. I kind of want to play one more. Oh, yeah, I would trade a Walk for a Recall. Or, I'm sorry, yeah. Then I'd probably play the Tamiyo Hum. Bloom. Pretty good mold of 6. Yeah, don't you mean mold 8? Like, you'd have kept like a card. The opener? Well, the opener is very risky. That would have been a very brave keep. Because it wasn't really doing anything. Ooh, got a turn 2 Chariot here. I think I'm going to jam that. If you turn 2 the Relic, you do get to hold up mana drain. Oh shit, we got another Ladorb donation. Thanks for the $10, Ladorb. Gonna have to start playing tunes at double speed. I catch up with the requests. Moto really wants to pair me against blue artifacts today. Yeah, right? Kind of noticed that too. Pretty cool with that one getting spell bounced. Let's go ahead and auto yield Sensei's Divining Top. Another thing I'm going to be responding to. Might be a bad mana drain. Because it's literally just going to come down, bounce a cat token, and then die. I think we can bottom this kitten. I mean, it's going to get shuffled with Reclaimer regardless. Yeah, I'm going to sack the forest. Go get Academy. Academy will only be tapping for 2, but better than a forest, They untap. One of the first standard decks I had breakout was using Tramp Mage and Sensei's Divining Top. So there's a lot of nostalgia there for me. bad I don't have artifacts to copy, huh? Just gonna pass with my counter spell up. And if there's nothing to counter, then we can activate Relic. The next request. Oh, okay. I was gonna let the whole album play, but we can jam it. This is another Ludorb request. Aurora covers massive attack teardrop for like a version. I think I accidentally clicked on my Steam on a different window. That's why I popped up there. Waiting for Chub Kingdom. Have any of y'all been there, chat? Waiting for Chub Kingdom. What's a chub? Well, in Magic the Gathering, a chub is a magic card, a chub toad to be specific. I forget its exact stats. Yeah, there we are. So Chub Kingdom, I assume, because they're playing Magic, is referencing this card. Perhaps a kingdom for this particular species of frog. Perhaps, and then the creature's ability is whenever it blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So perhaps my opponent is referring to... a whole kingdom of folks. The +2/+2. I mean, +2/+2 is enough for some combats. It's not like... not enough to take down an Esk's Chariot, of course. This hand needs some help, but it does have potential, huh? Yeah, it was a chill cover. You look forward to pitching this Naughty to Forest, right? I almost held on to the Storm Chasers in case I ripped one of my 2 forces. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it. Do you have a favorite cover? Yeah, I believe it's Tunak Tun by Bloodywood. Not a bad little mana drain there. Usually you don't want to counter draw spells, but this one's pretty good. Oh, pretty fucking good draw spell. Well, they just have me covered. If they'd sunken a stupor their own stock up, they wouldn't have given me the option of replaying the Force Negation. Yeah, bummer to pitch the turtle when we're only like 1 mana away, but who knows, right? Who knows when you get to hit? Sink his opponent's spells only. Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm super wrong then. Yeah, remand. A common remand play was remanding your own spell, but I guess you can't do that with sync. Well, one more land till it's the battle sphere anyway. I wonder if the opponent regrets portable holding my saga instead of the honor token. I wonder if this was supposed to wait until the mana to equip the lava. Wrath of God would be pretty awkward. Nope, we win. Cool. I'm gonna keep. I'd like it a lot better if the mana drain was a force of will, of course. But we're on the draw. Ooh, perfect. Just a really high chance to hit the mana for the talisman, right? Because the Ether Spellbomb can cantrip. Workshops or Academy would be really good here. So the freebooter is annoying, for sure. But we do have this Ether Spellbomb, so we'll be able to bounce it at some point. Get our Tinker Bank, if that's what we want to do. This is a little slow. Expedition Map would have been a lot better than Reclaimer here. But we took a reasonable card over Expedition Map. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Kinexai, thanks for giving a sub to Emily Evergarden. That's Emily. A map could not block a Sorin, that's a good point. Yeah, no huge rush here. We have this nice mana drain. The Reclaimer can go and find us. Shops or Academy. How do I feel about Containment Priest, though? Why'd they tap the Mana Vault for this? They could have just played it. Feels like bait, but it also does like turn off Tinkering for Blightsteel. If that's a thing that matters to me. Kind of glad I didn't face plant into the Containment Priest with Tinkering. Rude. Well, should I just play a fucking turtle? I was planning on playing the Relic of Sauron this turn. Let's do this. Okay. The slowest Sorin grind of all time, huh? Gonna go with my original plan here. It's not lethal. It would be if we had a Lava Spur Boots. But it does force them to chump, huh? And it's got Shroud, so random white removal spells aren't going to be able to clear it. Good old replicate. Yeah, ever since they freebooted and took our Tinker, that was the plan. It just took us a long time to get there. And the Reclaimer wanted to tutor up Workshop or Academy that whole game, and it never got the chance, You've been clamping something by hand for 30 minutes while Gorilla Glue dries. Safe to let go now or do another 30? I think you're going to have to give it another 30. Just to be safe. I mean, you might have to do an hour. Gorilla Glue. So AI, who we can all trust. AI clearly has our best interests at heart. The fucking shitty Google search AI says that Gorilla Glue, specifically the original version, requires clamping for 1 to 2 hours for a good initial bond. 1 to 2 hours. You're halfway there, maybe. The AI says put the Gorilla Glue on the pizza. Is there an ever a mole with Island Recall? I mean, this hand would rather have like Workshops in the opener than Recall. We do have some forces we might draw. Nice. Your hand's probably stuck that way. Probably. I mean, if you're clamping Gorilla Glue, you might as well glue your hand to it, right? And then it's like no effort to hold the clamp shut. The natural clamp. I think it's supposed to chump. I mean, if you're gonna trade, you want to trade with the first one because you're saving the most damage that way. Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad I saved the might now. Do you draw 2 when clamping Gorilla Glue? I think it depends on if you control a forest or not. Boo. So I have 6 damage on board. I think I kill Flicker Wisp. Because now we have this Relic of Sauron to get some loots in. Oh, Always tempting to draw cards, though, huh? Always tempting to draw cards. And at least we got one cat trigger out of the deal there. I really want to play this Coveted Jewel. I think it's going to be our play next turn. So for 5 mana, we get Storm Chasers, Rebuy, Recall, play it, have 6 mana available. Could spin top here. Don't we have 12? I didn't count 12. Maybe I was wrong. Hey, Lidorb, thanks for the $3. Discount? Yeah, absolutely. You had like 5 $10 song requests today and some donated subs. So this ain't slow as shit, but it does have interaction, right? Has interaction, and Kitten and Jewel, assuming that you don't have to pitch the Kitten at some point, is a combo. You were thinking about discarding Blightsteel to Relic and then tinkering for it? Ooh, I like that line Infested. There was enough mana for that, for sure. Yeah, that would have been really clean. Actually, I think I'm going to hold on to this to pitch, huh? Let's play Lidorb's song request here. Oh, wait, didn't we? I feel like we already did this, Lidorb's. The Aurora covers Massive Attack Teardrop for like a version. Is this what you meant to link? Do you want to tell me what you were trying to link in the chat? I can just search for it. This is my last playthrough of Candelabra on YouTube. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know when that was. There we go. Yeah, the other link was sending me to like an independent radio playlist. I don't control the YouTube. I don't control the YouTube for Magic. But if Chandelar was going to go up on YouTube, that would be me doing that, actually. I don't think I finished my last Chandelar run, so... Or that's not true. I actually lost in the final boss thing. But no, I didn't upload that. If I didn't do that much. I don't do very many uploads, no. Yeah, I've been meaning to upload my my mouthwashing playthrough. A lot of the games that I've been streaming haven't really been translatable to YouTube video, though, I don't think. 6 hours of Dave the Diver. Little snippets here or there. You watched my first playing of it? Yeah, I've done like 3 or 4 different playthroughs now. Did I do 2 playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 3? I did 2.5 playthroughs. And the half was streamed, but I didn't think it was worth it to upload a half of a run, right? Well, let's see what we can do with 5 mana now, huh? I think we're gonna grab top here. Just like prevents the fizzle from the combo. How much do I want to draw? I guess more, huh? Oh, we just straight up have a win, right? Battlesphere plus boots. This is already 6. Wow, wow. The MTG Forge Chandelar thing is so much fun. I tried to get that working. I didn't quite get there, Tater Chimp. Oh, fun, Mallow. Did I enjoy Dave the Diver? I did, King Rob. Yeah. Real pleasant game. It was the second time I'd streamed it, so like I'd gone back to it. That's about right. So not super worried about that tar pit, because we can always besiege it. Probably not going to do that, though. Wonder why they served last turn, but not this turn. I see. Kind of got to decide if I want Academy or Shops or neither here. I might go with neither. Let's go get a Surveil land. Might regret that later. Ooh. I'm just passing. Just keeping it chill. Maybe you should play Talisman here. Hello. So Greaves isn't like the actual bee's knees with Nadu, because with only one creature, you're only able to trigger once. The Nadu has now gained Shroud, right? You can't equip twice. A creature with Shroud can't be targeted with Lightning Greaves. If the Lightning Greaves was an option for me right now, it would be lit up. Like you see how this top is lit up? That's Magic Online letting me know that I could use this top. Because the Lightning Greaves is not lit up, you can know that I have no legal targets for the Lightning Greaves. And now that I've got another creature, now the Greaves is lit up. Ooh, we got a land. I just got fucking debated there. Okay, let's see what the crab gets. Could be a very annoying crab. Just got my Blightsteel. Yeah, don't love that. Feel a little foolish for not just jamming the old mana drain. Why burn a perfectly good mana drain though, right? The best answer that I have to my own Blightsteel is this Otawara that's in play. Don't really have a good way to get it. They did know about the lose focus, but I mean, people play into shit all the time, right? That could have been baiting a counter. Haywire will not exile a Blightsteel Colossus. That is not how Haywire Might works. Oh, it's a self-Thoughtseize, I see. They're getting back Archon. I think that just wins, right? 6 plus 6, yeah. This is 12 damage. To game 3 we go. Yeah, we mana drained properly. Then they wouldn't have had the Corpse Dance to replay. Might not have had it there, huh? Yeah. Force negation. I considered Tamio as a board in versus all this discard. Was this the opponent that had a Hypnotronic as well? Kind of a lot. Looks like they're activating Library to intentionally discard, which means they're planning on reanimating next turn, which means I'm going to lose. Isn't that a bummer? Well, maybe I have another turn to rip a counter here then. Pretty good. Guess we'll see what kind of disruption they might have. Damn, that's not a cat. Yeah, this is a really good, like, juicing up our Academy turn. It's not very good. Need to win this turn or die hand, huh? Bummer. Yeah, we had more mana from the Candelabra there. Untapping Academy. So if we draw into our cat, we would have had a reasonable chance of comboing some kind of combo.